I wanted to ask her questions about Batanes because like I want to go there. Oh, Angelo Mendez comes in with the crown.
Wow, thank you.
What have you been doing? What has everybody been doing during this quarantine? During these last couple months, I know it's been hard for a lot of people. Some people actually are okay with it, like it gives them time to spend with their family.
But for the most part, it's been just trying to keep sane with our mental health and
Yeah.
keeping in touch with our loved ones.
What was it like
Yes.
growing up in a military household?
Yes. Actually, both my parents were pretty strict growing up when I was a child. It honestly was pretty hard growing up. But now that I am where I am now, I'm actually really thankful for my upbringing and how they raised me. But it is funny because my dad is strict. But he looks more tough on the outside. But I know deep down he's like the biggest teddy bear.
Not really, actually. Everyone mistakes
Oh,
that, but it's okay. It's okay, really. Because the fact, both my parents are Filipino, both of them. But I was born and raised in Spain under Filipino
Ah,
community.
okay. So, all right. So, how long were you in Spain?
Because I grew up there, I studied there, I've been there quite some time. But the last 5 years, my sister came here to live and also join pageants. You might know her, Miss Gabriela Madarieta Ortega. She was Binibining Pilipina. She was Miss World candidate, Philippines candidate. And I just followed her steps. So the last 5 years, I've been visiting her, preparing myself, and here I am.
Um, I could give you guys some tips. I've hosted a lot of them. It's just smile,
Sure.
smile, and on the question and answer night,
Crown.
there it is, another one from
Yay!
Doggy Dogs.
Thank
When-
you,
when
Doggy
you-
Dogs.
Oh, you got it. You know how it works here.
Catching on.
When you guys are on coronation night, when it's the question and answer portion, it's probably the most nerve-wracking part um, of the whole pageant. Um,
Definitely.
I'm quite sure that you're allowed to speak in your own dialect, and I would suggest that you do that. Like, don't force anything. Just do whatever dialect or language you feel comfortable in. Like, we are from the Philippines, and the Philippines has many dialects, and they're all beautiful. That's my advice. Can someone send me a? Oh, my gosh!
Oh,
That's the big one.
It's
That's
Mama's
a huge
Day.
one.
Darna, it's
That's
Mama's
the Ibong Idarna. That's
Darna.
That's 100,000 coins.
Wow, thank you so much.
So your dream of becoming, wow, I'm reading this, an international drifter,
Yes,
like a
that's
car racer.
right. Yes, that's right. That's right. Actually, if my friends will go on road trip, they will really like, Jos, this is our only life. So please be careful. Kasi ba lagi akong nagdi-drift kahit it's not supposed to be, but yun, that's why it's my dream to be an international drifter. And they know that.
Hi, Bea, again. We hear that you're a bit of a pro when it comes to pageants. Yes, you've done around 10 of them already, and
Wow.
you've won 9 crowns. Okay, this pageant thing seems to be pretty easy for you. You've done some international ones as well. So why do you continue to join pageants? Like, haven't you won enough?
The reason why I started joining beauty pageants is also because I saw Venus Ra when she won in Miss Universe 2010 as a fourth runner-up, and I really admired her because before I was also bullied for being or for having dark skin, for being so tall and at the same time super thin. And when she became famous, people started to appreciate me. Like they started saying that I look like Venus Ra, that I also have an exotic beauty. So yeah, and that's the reason why I want to join beauty pageants, because I want to inspire more people.
Hello again. Hello, guys.
Hello, hello. So you joined your very first pageant back in 2016, and surprisingly enough,
Yes.
you didn't know you joined. You did.
Mm,
How how does that
I
happen?
can still remember it like it was yesterday.
Let's talk with Miss Universe Philippines Cebu Province. Hi, April.
Hello again.
So it says here that you've been playing volleyball when you started at such a young age. And why did you go for volleyball? And who was your inspiration?
Actually, my inspiration was my dad because my dad was a late former PBA basketball player, Daryl Smith, and he taught me how to play basketball when I was 12 years old. So I really got inspired by him. And when I was in high school, I was really a sports enthusiast. Like I have so many sports. Like I play track and field, volleyball, basketball. So when I was in college now, I focus on one sport, which is volleyball.
I hosted Bini Bini Pilipinas in like 2005 or something like that. And I was really bad with names. And I'm better now, but I'm still not the best. And I also just maybe was 5 years in the country from the States. And so I asked, okay, so how do you say this name? How do you say this name? And everyone says, you just say it how you read it. I'm like, oh, that doesn't make any sense to me. Like I can read it wrong, and that's not how you say it. They said, just go, just go. And so when I went out on stage, I introduced one of the judges as Magsaysay. And this is a powerful family, like politically connected.
yeah.
Yes. And I was like, and everyone was like, boo. And I was like, that was the moment I knew that pageantry in the Philippines is on another level. Another level.